Hey, this is Drew Page. Welcome to the Drew Page channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the potential of a Will Smith-Jada Pinkett divorce as set out in OK Magazine. Now, you guys know that I talked quite a bit about the Will Smith and Chris Rock saga, and I haven't really spent much time talking about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith and their relationship. But in this video, I want to address what OK Magazine reported today and give you my thoughts on that. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. The Will Smith video I did the first time has almost 1 million views. Thank you so much for the support, and I hope that you get a lot out of this as well. So today, OK Magazine on Twitter posted a story and it was titled, "Will and Jada Smith could have one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history." And they talk a lot about speculation about the tension that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith may have in their relationship. And they talk about, the struggles that they've had, the communication breakdowns, and it's all based on rumors. So there is actually no factual basis, at least at this time, that indicates that there is a divorce even in the works for Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Despite that, people have been sharing this the Twitter feed of OK Magazine, like some big prominent people, and are like, "Oh, I'm not surprised," and all these things, like it's already happened. But there's nothing to indicate that this is actually in the works. Now, it may be, but there's no evidence of that right now. And frankly, I think it's kind of shameful to, try to push in this area and in this way, trying to push people toward the divorce when there's nothing to even indicate that it's happening. I don't know. I have a problem with that. Even despite the way that Will Smith handled himself with Chris Rock, I mean, and maybe it's to his benefit, maybe it's not to his benefit to divorce, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it's not any of our business. It's not any of this magazine's business, especially when it's not even in the works. Now, once it becomes public, sure, talk about it, speculate about it, conjecture about it. But the main reason why they say it could be one of the ugliest divorces is not just because of this supposed tension, but they also mentioned that it's because Will Smith has over $350 million in net worth, and because California is a community property state, that all of that would be divided between the two parties. And that's true. Divorce is a issue of state law, so each state has its own law. California, for example, has community property where everything that is acquired during the marriage is presumed to be marital property. And that's not much different than other states as well, but it's essentially, unless otherwise authorized by the statute, everything is marital property and is equally divided. There's no thought given to fault or reasons, grounds, the income situations of the other. It's just everything's marital, it's all equally divided. Whereas, for example, in my state of Virginia, the Commonwealth of Virginia has an equitable distribution statute which lists these different factors. Now, there is no presumption for 50-50. That's often how it's resolved. But it is not guaranteed that it's going to be 50-50. Sometimes some court cases have had it where it's 60-40. Some have even had 70-30 based on the contributions one is brought to the marriage, what their financial position is and their tax consequences, and a whole list of different factors. But community property doesn't work that way. So yes, Will Smith would have half of his $350 million divided. But I also looked up Jada Pinkett Smith's net worth, and it's not nothing. So one site had it at 60 million, one had it at 50 million. So Will Smith would be entitled to a marital portion of that as well. So essentially it would work as an offset of his 350. So if she's got a net worth of 50 and he's got one of 350, they're basically divided into 300. Now obviously he's still losing more of his net worth than she would be losing. But, I mean, when we're talking about those kind of numbers, I mean, I think he'll be okay. So, if it's for mental health reasons, it's because he's, being mentally abused or something, where he would feel like he need to get out of the marriage and he goes in that direction, you know, I don't think that money is going to stop him from doing that. So I don't understand the point of this. It seems like it was just sensationalized clickbait. I will be very interested to see what sources they have. They reached out to their representatives for comment. Don't think that they've gotten any response. So we'll follow this as it progresses. But if all we have here are rumors and everybody was sharing this, you know, shame on you, magazine. I just think that's pitiful. So that's just my take. Put in the comments if you agree or disagree. Maybe you think that's perfectly fine for them to do that and conjecture and send all these rumors out, or maybe you're like me, you think maybe you should just wait until there's an actual filing before you comment on those things. So put it down in the comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and until next time, stay tuned.